Hello, my dear friends. Friends, you must have heard the name of the great Sufi saint Rumi. He was a self realized, spiritually highly evolved Sufi saint, and all his thoughts, they are wonderful if you go deep into them, right? If you look at one of his thoughts and then just read it and say, okay, yes, it is good thought, and then forget about it, then you don't get much out of it. But if you dive deep into it, you will find that each of his thought is like an ocean. If you dive into that ocean, you will come out with the gems gems of wisdom which can transform your life for good. Yes, each of his thoughts deserves a good look into it in depth so that you can follow it in your life and transform your life. Earlier I made many videos on the thoughts of Rumi. I took a thought and then I elaborated on it and presented my views, what this thought really means in depth. Now for this video I have selected one of his thoughts, and the thought is, why do we stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Thought by Rumi. Why do we stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Now, what is this prison and what is this door he is talking about? If you just read it and say, oh yes, I know Rumi was a great saint and it is a good positive thought, and then forget about it, then you don't get much out of it. But only this thought, if you go in deep and realize the deep meaning and follow that in your life, only one thought can transform your life for good. Yes. Now let us look into this thought. See, each person is born in different conditions of life in a family where that person has by nature, by birth, many responsibilities. But isn't each person confined or locked in a sort of prison which is mostly self-created? Now that prison could be prison of negative thoughts, prison of anxiety, prison of any negative traits, right? Some people they did something wrong in the past and now they keep thinking about that, and in so doing they waste their present moment. And present moment is the only opportunity you have to change your destiny, because each present moment becomes your future the next moment, right? So I find many people, they are imprisoned in own self-created prisons. Someone is a chain smoker, unable to give up smoking in spite of knowing that it is harming his or her health. Isn't that a prison? Now the door is open. What is meant by this? The divine forces have given each human lot of free will. We are not like robots. Many people wrongly think that nothing happens without the will of God. Well, in a broad sense, that is a different thing to be understood. But individually, each person is given a lot of free will. At birth, a broad map is decided. Before birth, a broad map of life is decided. But how that person goes to achieve the goals, to reach the destination, depends upon that person only. Whether that person takes a long path, gets involved in a lot of things which were not in the agenda, and traps himself or herself in the web of karma, or that person is an awakened person and follows the shortest path, the right path. The Tibetan Lama Lobsang Rampa has written, "The right path is close at hand, yet mankind searches for it afar." Isn't it true? So each person, right, there may be some exceptions, but I find mostly each person is imprisoned in a sort of prison, self-created prison. Now that prison could be due to you did something wrong in one of your previous lives, and because of karma now you are facing difficulties, obstacles, sorrow, suffering, lack of opportunities. That can be one thing, but still you have free will, right? And our Vedas claim, "Aham Brahmasmi, Amartisya Putra." You are the master of your destiny, right? But only if you realize. So this great saint has given a thought which, if you go deep into it and follow it in your life, to come out of the prison in which you are. Now first of all, the very first step is to realize what is this prison in which you are confined, and that is making you gloomy, not helping you to live life fully with contentment. I've seen many people, they are rich, have money, everything, but still not happy, because they are imprisoned in some sort of prison, right? Prison of bad habits or something else, wrong kind of attachments, hatred. It could be anything. So the very first step is to find some time to sit alone in silence, introspect. What is it at the root of it which is causing you not to live life fully with contentment? Find it out. What is that prison? Only once you realize, then you will take the next step, how to come out of it. And you have the ability, the spiritual powers, latent spiritual powers, each one of us have, waiting for us to be awakened, right? Now, coming out of these self-created small prisons is just one thing. And when you come out of your prisons, then you may realize that you are still in a larger, a bigger prison, a prison of forcefully coming here down on this earth, the world of sorrows. Time and again, you are caught in a unending cycle of birth, death, rebirth, right? It can be forcibly. You have to come here because of your previous bad karma or your present negative traits. So, getting free from your self-created prisons, right, of negative traits mainly, then you will be able to work for getting free from the unending cycles of birth, rebirth, right? That is the bigger prison. But your small prisons in which you are locked, right, they keep you earthbound. So unless you come out of those prisons, you won't be able to come out of the bigger prison, right? So isn't it a great thought? Look into it, go deep into it, introspect, find out what is wrong with your life, right? And try to come out of it. God has given us free will. Now it reminds me, one of my friends, he had a pet bird, and once he told me that when he brought that bird for the first time, the bird was not feeling easy in a small cage, wanted to go out, fly out. But after a couple of years, the bird was so used to living happily in that confined space that one day my friend told me that he by mistake forgot to close the door of the cage. It was left open throughout the day. But the bird, knowing that the door is open, didn't want to come out, because the bird lost its value of freedom. That is what is happening with us humans. We are confined in our narrow prisons, self-created prisons, and we are gloomy, we are depressed, we have so many troubles, unable to live life happily. Right? So, sit in silence, realize. Right? Only then you will know in what sort of prison you are in. So my dear friends, I hope you like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. That will only encourage me to make more good videos for you when I know that many people are watching and my efforts are not going waste. Thank you for watching.